Cue Footsteps Mystery Theater presents Lord Ashford, brought to you by Fizzles. Fizzles, the medicine for when your tummy is fizzled out. Powerful. Doctor-recommended ingredients are contained in a powder. It turns into effervescent relief in liquid. Just 2 spoonfuls in a glass of water will bring you back to your normal, bubbly self. And you'll love the peach flavor. Ask your druggist for Fizzles today. He's a man about town. He's a genius, especially when it comes to crime. And he's British royalty. Join Lord Tennyson Montgomery Ashford and his faithful companion Emil Whitlock as they travel through America and solve another impossible mystery.
Monty, welcome to my little piece of Maine. I call it, cheekily, Heaven's Roost, but feel free to call it whatever you like.
I think Heaven's Roost suits an artist's compound that's nestled in the woods with the ocean in sight. So good to see you, Millicent. It's been more than a donkey's years.
Far too long for sure. And who is this?
This is my valet and traveling companion, Emil Whitlock. I imagine you can use his first name. I'm never allowed to. He's mired in tradition, I'm afraid. No matter how hard I try to lever him out.
Perhaps a stay in the wilds of Maine with my crowd will loosen him up. Welcome, Emil. You're never on duty with me.
Thank you, Mum.
Oh, he really is a hard case, isn't he, Monty? I have my work cut out for me. Speaking of work, leave your things here on the porch and come to the studio. I'm dying to show you some of my latest work.
If you would direct me to his lordship's room, I will see to getting all of his...
Oh, no, you won't. You're coming to the studio, too. You can fuss later. Oh, it's so good to see you, Monty. Circumstances aside, I don't know why your family is mad at you. It was your cousin who killed her brother, not you. You just exposed the truth. The police never could have done it without you.
It's that unfortunate word, exposed, that has incurred their wrath. The Earl of Wenfordshire should never be connected to scandal in any way. And for his eldest son to do the connecting, well, I might as well have cut off his head and danced round it in the altogether. It will sort itself in time. Meanwhile, Whitlock and I will have a delightful jaunt around this country of yours. If this state of Maine is any indication, I shall like America very much.
Well, Maine has its good and bad parts, same as everywhere else. We have the natural idyll, but we also have closed minds and strong opinions. I'm not liked by a lot of townspeople. An artist, you know. But they'd never say so to my face.
Of course not. What an amazing building! Must have been a barn at birth, but now it's more like a cathedral with all of those stained glass windows.
Oh, those are the work of Talman Iescu. He stayed here for about a year when he first came to the States. No one had heard of him then. Now he's sought after by every top architect in the country.
I know the name. I own one of his early works, a bowl-like thingy in silver with glass panels. Some of the glass is irradiated, I understand. Bright yellow.
Uranium or Vaseline glass. It won't hurt you. There's not enough of the nasty stuff. It glows in ultraviolet light, which I think is pretty nifty. I've got some in this bracelet I made, in fact. Only one I've ever made with it.
Oh, Monty, this is Bridget Moloney, one of the many artists in residence here. She's a glass sculptor. Bridget, my friend Monty Ashford, and his traveling companion, Emil.
Welcome to paradise, or our version of it anyway. We're an odd lot, but we're harmless.
Who else is here today?
Oh, just Palmer and Quinn right now, though I think Randy may be in later to check on his prints.
Just so you two know, Monty, Palmer is a potter, and Quinn is a painter. Randy dabbles in woodcuts and lino.
I heard my name. Ah, hi there. You must be Millicent's friend. She's been talking about you nonstop for days.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I look forward to seeing your work.
I have to get it into the kiln first. You have everything in the kiln you want fired, right, Mill?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Well, I'll see you later.
So, Monty, if you're a friend of Mill's, you must be an artist too. What do you do? Watercolors? Woodworking?
None of the above, I'm afraid. I am merely an enthusiastic patron. Whitlock, Emil, here is a dab hand with watercolors, though, and has just started fiddling with cameras.
I enjoy composing photographic landscapes, Mum.
Ha! You're in the right place for that, Emil. As for you, Monty, almost all of our works are available for permanent appreciation, if you get my drift.
I do indeed. I imagine more than one will find a place in my home before the end of the visit.
You're incorrigible, Bridget, but I appreciate that about you. Let's go see if anything tickles Monty's fancy.
Hi, this must be the friend you keep talking about, Mill. Welcome, Quinn Alberghetti.
I had a feeling your last name must be Alberghetti. Not many painters with Quinn as a given moniker.
You know my work?
I do. Well, one of them anyway. The one you did of that actress, Eileen Beaumont. My brother purchased it, and it hangs in his morning room.
Lord Chaucer Percival Ashford is your brother? Then you must be Tennyson.
That is indeed my unfortunate first name. Tennyson Montgomery Ashford at your service. It is the habit of my family to name offspring after famous authors. My generation got poets. Please, call me Monty.
Oh, then you're the one who...
Yes, he is, and no, he won't discuss it. He's here on vacation. Come see my latest work, Monty.
Oh, I see you're still working in mixed media.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever go back to just oils. I love doing this too much. This one here is an homage to Maine, specifically this area. There are bits of natural elements, photographs, and painted scenes.
I love it. Truly brilliant. And fascinating as well.
Millicent! Millicent! Mr. Thayer is here. He'd like to speak to you.
Mr. Thayer's here, huh? I, need to go, check the annealer out back. Excuse me.
What will it take for that man to understand the word no? I'll be right back, Monty, Emil. See what you can discover in this piece. There's a lot. Coming, Palmer!
Oh, it truly is a fascinating work, my lord. One could spend hours gazing at it and still not see everything.
I agree. I really like the way she's melded the natural elements with the human elements in a way that flows, much like the sea.
Yes, and she's captured both the artist and, who I gather are the residents of the town. I must admit, the residents look happier than I expected, my lord.
Oh? Why did you expect the residents to be unhappy?
Certain news stories I have read about their rather closed views on the world. That and just the idea of being under a blanket of snow for half a year.
Well, there is that. Millicent, everything all right? You look as if you could fire the ceramics all by yourself.
Yes, they will be anyway. It's a ridiculous story, really. I have a showing in town at the Chamber of Commerce. I've actually managed to sell a couple of things. Some of the locals have been less than supportive and actually came to the show for the sole purpose of making fun of my work. One of those locals was the president of the local bank. I figured he was just mad because I have my accounts at the big bank in Portland. Imagine my surprise when he shows up yesterday demanding, not asking, to buy one of the pieces from the show. I figured his sole intent was to destroy it, so I, of course, refused to sell it to him. He just came back to tell me I had to sell it to him, that it was illegal to refuse him, and that he'd get his lawyer involved if he had to. I told him there was no such law and to go ahead and spend money for nothing. He wasn't getting any of my art. What a jerk.
You have set my curiosity afire. Which piece is it?
One like this one, only It's even better. It's my best work, I think. I could only part with it if someone I knew and trusted wanted it.
I do hope I meet those criteria.
You want to buy it?
I really do. Sight unseen, even. It was love at first sight for this one. I can only imagine how I would feel about your best. I even have the perfect place for it in my London flat.
Then it is yours.
Wonderful. Of course, we had this conversation before I crossed the puddle, and this is a mere formality, if you get my meaning.
I do indeed. You are a love. Are you really sure?
I am many things, dear Millicent, but a liar is not one of them.
Thy will be done. I will write up the invoice and date it yesterday. Oh.
What on earth was that?
That was Clancy Chalmere's latest work, A Cuckoo Gone Wrong. It keeps time perfectly. It's just that the cuckoo is a little, well, cuckoo. It's 6 already, which means you must be exhausted and starving. Let me show you to your room, then I'll get the grub going. None of your pheasant under glass, I'm afraid. We do have lobsters, though, just caught.
Ah, better than any bony old bird. Lay on, Macduff. You may despise the weather here half the year, Whitlock, but you have to admit that the weather in the half we're in is glorious. What a morning! I'm thrilled to be out and about in it.
Oh, it is quite pleasant, my lord.
You're going to have to train yourself out of using that address in America, Whitlock. While it is proper on our side of the puddle, Americans might find it odd, or even rude. I'd prefer you just call me by name, but I know that would shake you to your core. Perhaps even make you explode. So use sir, or not at all.
Oh, yes, sir. What is our plan of action for the day, sir?
There isn't one per se, with the exception of visiting the art exhibit and doing a bit of shopping for Millicent. I want to get a feel for this town of Salty Pines, or whatever it's called.
Kenford, sir.
Kenford? Really? How dull. Not to mention plagiarized. Isn't there a Kenford down in the South Midlands?
Yes, sir. I believe you will find that there are many cities in America named after English ones, sir.
Of course there would be. America was settled by Brits, and Brits have no imagination.
Oof!
Oh, I am dreadfully sorry. Bad tendency of mine, prattling on and not paying any attention to my surroundings.
No need to be sorry. It was my fault. If you would please excuse me.
Are you sure you're quite all right? You look as if you're in pain.
No, not from bumping into you, anyway. You're British, aren't you?
I am indeed. I'm visiting your charming village while on holiday.
It's only charming to look at on the outside. The inside is dark and ugly. At least, it is to me.
Oh? That is distressing to hear. Would you care to unburden yourself over a cup of tea? Sometimes a stranger's ear is the best ear.
I don't think I should. Thank you anyway, Mr.
Montgomery Ashford, at your service. Friends call me Monty. I do hope you're one of them.
Sure. Why not? Annabelle Thayer. Nice to meet you, Mr. Ashford. I've got to go. I need to stop by the Chamber of Commerce before a meeting.
I was just going there myself. We can all go together. I imagine tongues would wag if it was just you and me, but as there are 3 of us, all should be rosy.
Why not? You're right. You know tongues would wag. Everyone's business is everyone's business in Kenford, and the gossip mill is full of half-truths and lies. People here love to make mountains out of molehills, if you know what I mean.
I do indeed. Our villages operate the same way. I take it you have been the object of some of those half-truths and lies?
No, not me. I never do anything to evoke that kind of interest. People I know have been victims, though, and the whole thing upsets me. Why do people need to be so cruel?
Perhaps they are miserable, and it is an attempt to make others as miserable as they. Ah, here we are. I understand there's an art show here. That's why we've come.
That's why I'm here too. It's over here in the meeting hall.
Ah, do you know the artist?
No, and to be honest, I don't care much about art. I just heard something about a certain painting, and I want to see for myself.
If I may, miss, here is a program for the show. It might make it easier to find the items you're looking for.
Thank you. You two are some of the nicest people I've ever met. I hope you enjoy your time in Kenford.
Rather an odd duck, wouldn't you say, Whitlock?
Perhaps, but she seemed sad to me, sir. Sad and filled with dread.
How poetic. I think Millicent and her bunch are rubbing off on you. Let us go view the masterpieces. I want to be able to give Millicent an honest opinion. Look at this one. Simply brilliant. She is wasting her genius in Kenford. They could never understand her here. Where's the one I purchased, I wonder? Kenford number 3, I believe it's called. Oh, you didn't happen to procure one of those programs for us, did you?
I did, sir. Kenford number 3 is listed as item number 17, sir. It's on the other side of this wall, I would imagine, as the numbers next to the artworks go sequentially in that direction.
Your powers of observation will never cease to amaze me, Whitlock. Let's to it.
Oh!
The Lady Thayer must have found what she was looking for, and was not pleased with the discovery. I wonder which piece it was.
Hard to say, sir. There are several in this area.
True enough. Well, I hope it wasn't my latest acquisition. At least I hope I don't have the same reaction if it was. Ah, here it is. Kenford number 3. Oh, I say. Millicent was right. It is the best thing she's ever done. Ooh, I think I'll write sold on the price card, just to make a point. There.
Oh, I agree, sir. I like the one in the studio a lot, but this one is even better. If you take just a glance, it seems to be another simple observation of happy people in a beautiful setting. But if you study it, you can feel a darkness to it, as if everything from the people to the trees and even the sky are hiding secrets, sir.
Spot on, Whitlock, spot on. That's exactly what I see as well. Forget the morning room. This is going in the sitting room. I want to see how many people it makes uncomfortable. Great gauge for judging people's verisimilitude, I think.
I believe you could be correct, sir. I also believe that the space that currently holds the portrait of your great-grandfather would be the correct size, sir.
Excellent. I've been wanting to find a reason to rid the sitting room of that dour face. We can put him in the guest loo. Fitting place for that old goat.
Ah, another fan of this painting, I see.
Well, not really a painting, is it, as it's made of several types of media. Artwork, I'd say. Yes, I am. You are as well?
Oh, in a way, yes. I'm buying this painting, you know.
Oh, dear, perhaps you stopped in front of the wrong work. This one's already been sold.
What? How do you know?
Well, the placard is marked sold, but I have a much better reason for knowing the status. I'm the new owner.
No, that's not possible. I told that Oliver woman twice yesterday that I was going to buy it. I told her I have to have it.
Oh, I'm afraid you were too late even then. I purchased it days ago.
Well, then I'll buy it from you. Well, what is your price, Mr.
The name is Ashford, Lord Ashford, and there is no price. I would not sell it to anyone, but especially not to you.
Everyone has a price, money-wise, or something else. You will sell it to me, one way or another, hear me?
Whitlock, go find a local gendarme. I am sure Kenford has one. Tell him I am being threatened. Then locate a phone, call Millicent, and tell her that I am removing my property from her show for the safety of it, her, and myself.
Right away, sir.
I never threatened you.
You will sell it to me one way or another, I believe you said. Certainly sounded like a threat to me. I didn't take it any more seriously than I take you. But I wanted you to be keenly aware that I do not take any threat lightly. You may be able to bully your fellow residents, Mr. Thayer, but you will not succeed with me.
How did you know who I am?
I was with Millicent when you came to her home yesterday. She told me what happened. Now I will tell you what happens next. You go your merry way and never approach Miss Oliver or myself ever again. You are in over your head, and if you push it, you will find out just how deep the waters are.
Ah, this isn't over, Ashford, not by a long shot. I always get what I want. Always.
Are you quite all right, sir? I saw Mr. Thayer storm out as I was telephoning Miss Oliver. She said to bring Kenford number 3 home straight away. She has a place where she can lock it up.
I am fine. And good. Did you fetch the police?
No, sir. I could tell by your tone that you didn't really want me to.
How well you know me. I am itching to get to the bottom of this whole business, Whitlock. Mr. Thayer was desperate, even frightened. Why? Annabelle Thayer must be his wife, you know. Too old to be his daughter, and her demeanor was of a forgotten housewife. That means she must have been looking for Kenford number 3 as well. Why? What is it about this piece of art that is driving 2 people mad? I think we need to give it a very long, very hard look.
Thanks for inviting us to dinner, Millicent. I needed this after the day I've had. I blew 4 vases and 2 of them broke. At least the jewelry I made is okay. I had to fill a big order for the gift shop.
You're welcome, Bridget. I thought we all could use a bit of a break, though you, Palmer, and Quinn were the only ones available. It's been a stressful couple of days for all of us, even Monty.
Is it true that Brent Thayer, the president of the First National Bank of Kenford, flipped his nut at you in the middle of the Chamber of Commerce, Monty?
I don't know the meaning of that particular phrase, Palmer. Mr. Thayer was belligerent, if that's what you mean. He kept his verbal attack sotto voce, so I don't believe anyone else heard him, other than Whitlock, of course.
Speaking of Emil, this fish stew is heavenly. You are quite the cook, Mr. Whitlock.
Thank you, Mum. I'm particularly proud of my bouillabaisse. Please, let me serve you another portion.
I agree. And he takes wonderful care of you, Monty. How did you manage to hire such a catch?
Sheer luck. We met in the Piccadilly tube station a few years ago when we both came to the aid of a young woman whose purse had just been stolen. Whitlock ran after the thief, who went at him with a knife. Whitlock caught the blade in the stomach. I felt such a heroic act deserved royal treatment, so I took him home when he was released from hospital and nursed him to health. During his recuperation, I learned he had been on his way to interview for a position as a footman for the Duke of Denver, a position he lost because he stopped to help. He has been my valet ever since, though he is so much more than a mere employee.
I'd say he's a lucky guy, but I think you're both lucky.
I must agree with you, Mum. Never did I think a disaster would turn out to be such good fortune.
Yeah, back to Thayer. What is it about Millicent's piece that makes him so crazy?
That's a really good question. I wish I knew. He's not pictured in it. I only used photographs of people who consented, unless the photo was just a body part and not identifiable. Most of them are blurry anyway. Annabelle Thayer isn't in it, their house isn't in it, the bank isn't even in it.
Has anyone else said anything about it?
A few people have said they liked it, but that's about it. Certainly nothing negative. Brent probably figured it's worth something and decided he'd try and bully me into giving it to him cheap or even free.
Why do rich people always think everything is theirs for the taking? Present company excluded, of course.
Thank you. I've never believed in that whole entitlement business. Good work deserves good pay. Simple as that. Speaking of good work, why don't you bring Kenford number 3 out of hiding, Millicent, so we can all take a stab at figuring out why it's so vehemently desirable?
I had a feeling you'd say that. It's actually right here, under the pile of tapestries on the easel.
Ah, yeah, I forgot how good it is. Subtle hints that life in Kenford is not as pure and innocent as they make it out to be. Wonderful.
Ah, that's my favorite thing about it. Millicent's right. There's no sign of Mr. Thayer or his wife anywhere. A part of a face here, a group of people there, all with their faces turned away from the camera. Children on the beach too fuzzy to recognize, a foot here, a pair of holding hands there, driftwood, seashells, a gorgeous seascape behind it all, and so much more. But no banker.
It could be that he recognizes how good it is, but doesn't know how to tell you because of the bad relationship you have with him. Mr. Thayer isn't all bad, Nobody is.
Oh, sure. That's a heck of a way to compliment my work if that's what it is, which I doubt.
Nothing I can think of would justify the reactions I witnessed. Ah, well, perhaps if we just let sleeping artwork lie, the whole thing will quickly become forgotten.
Hopefully.
I'll have Whitlock arrange to have it shipped tomorrow. In the meantime, let us eat, drink, and be merry. Whitlock has prepared a British specialty, Victoria Sponge, for dessert. And I have some decent port I brought with me.
Ooh, yes, please.
Me too.
I'd never say no to cake and pot.
Save me some. I want to take a walk first and clear my head. There's a full moon over the beach.
Care for some company?
Thanks, but I need to make a solo flight. Back in a jiff.
Quinn, Palmer, why don't we do our fair share and clear the table? We are nearly residents here. I'll take a bunch in now.
I would be happy to do that, Mum.
No, you take a load off, Emil. You've already done plenty. I'll take a pile in. As soon as I finish off the last bowl of stew.
I'll help as well. I am technically a resident, at least for the next few days.
That's really nice of you. Not all British aristocracy are snobs, are they?
I suppose not, but we all have our moments. Even me. I'll grab a few plates, then if you would point me in the direction of the kitchen. Was that a gunshot?
I believe so, sir.
Probably a hunter. They're in the woods day and night.
That did not come from the woods. It came from the coast. And it was not a shotgun. Millicent! Millicent! Are you all right? Millicent!
Monty, come quick.
Oh dear. It's Brent Thayer, and he is very dead.
Yeah, he's dead all right. Which one of you did it?
None of us, Howard. Don't be ridiculous.
That's Officer Sullivan, Miss Oliver. This is official. Now, wait a minute. I heard some guy named Monty got into it with him, and that same Monty is staying with you. Now, where is he?
Lord Ashford is over there examining the tide line.
Oh, Lord Ashford. What is he, a prince or something?
Well, I think he's a prince, but officially he's only the son and heir apparent of the Earl of Winfordshire. Monty, Officer Sullivan would like a word.
How may I help?
Your Monty, Lord Ashford.
And a few other names as well, some not able to be mentioned in mixed company.
Quit with the funny stuff. Where were you when the shot was fired?
In the house. We were clearing the dinner table at the time. Had been for at least 10 minutes. Feel free to ask them. They're all still in there.
We?
My valet, Emil Whitlock, and 3 of the artists in residence here. Bridget Moloney, Palmer Hunt, and Quinn Alberghetti. And before you ask, we were all together from about 7 until 9 or so. Why the question?
Well, a couple of townsfolk told me they heard you arguing with Brent, the victim, at the Chamber of Commerce this afternoon.
I did meet the man, yes, but to be accurate, he was speaking angrily to me. I was mostly listening. He was upset that I had purchased a piece of art he wanted.
I see. So you didn't have a grudge against him?
No. I felt no ill will towards him, even after our encounter. I am very sorry to hear of his passing, truly.
Yeah, well, okay, for now. I still have my eye on you.
Oh, cut it out, Howard. He has an alibi.
No, wait a minute. He didn't mention you when he was naming his witnesses, Miss Oliver. Where were you when the shot was fired?
Walking on the beach.
Aha! You had a couple of run-ins with Thayer yourself, don't deny it. I saw one of them myself.
No, he had them with me. I had nothing against him.
Right. Nah, don't buy it. You just happened to go for a walk all by yourself, and Brent Thayer just happened to end up dead. That don't sound coincidental to me. You're coming with me for questioning.
What? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Nah, ain't kidding. You better come along quietly. I'll make it hard on you.
Go with him, Millicent. He has no proof, and he'll have to let you go quickly.
Fine. Do me a favor. Call my lawyer, just in case. His number's in the little book next to the phone.
Of course. Chin up, old girl. We'll get you out of this.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
What's going on? Why is Millicent leaving with Howard?
Your officer Sullivan has convinced himself that Millicent, full of rage over Thayer's audacity to want one of her artworks, did it.
What? Millicent's not a murderer?
I did try to tell him that, but he wasn't willing to listen. He's, not very bright, is he?
No.
What can we do to help her?
The best thing you can do right now is to go home and get some sleep. I will take care of Millicent. Whitlock?
Yes, sir.
We have some work to do, starting with a call to the lawyer. Then a trip to the beach is prescribed. Bring your camera.
What are we doing on the beach, sir?
I wanted to get a look at the crime scene. I have a feeling there are clues there that Sullivan either overlooked or ignored in favor of his preferred theory. Now, where is it?
I believe it's over there, sir. There seems to be a circle of chairs or something, and a few people staring at them.
Ah, yes. Interesting. This area has a lot of stories to tell.
Really, sir? I only see dents in the sand and a few red spots, sir.
Oh, Whitlock, I thought I taught you better than that. Look again, and tell me what you don't see.
What I don't see, sir. Oh! Now I understand. The dents are actually footprints. They're not clear enough for identifying purposes, but it is easy to see that there's only one set of them. Mr. Thayer killed himself, sir?
Possibly. Also possible is that he was carried and left here. Take several photos of this area, please.
Yes, sir.
Here's another oddity to ponder. How far are we from Millicent's?
Oh, perhaps a kilometre and a half, sir?
The shot we heard. Did it sound that far away to you?
Come to think of it, sir, no. It sounded closer, sir. I'm not sure we would have heard it, or even recognized it as a shot if it had come from this far away.
Precisely. Ah, my faith in you has been restored. That could mean that Mr. Thayer was killed at another time and the shot fired to throw us off. We need to find the real time of death, and we need to find who might have a motive.
If I might make a suggestion, sir.
Absolutely.
The image of Miss Thayer as she ran out of the art exhibit is still very vivid in my mind. And of course, she was his wife, sir.
Exactly my train of thought. It's a bit too late to make a call, especially considering the circumstances. We'll have to pay a visit the first thing tomorrow. Oh, poor Millicent. I do hope she gets some rest tonight.
Oh, Monty, you really are a friend. Nobody else has come. Please, come in.
Terribly sorry to hear about your husband. Deuced rotten business.
This is going to sound terrible, but I'm not sorry about it. I would never wish death on anyone, please. Don't get me wrong, but Brent was a cruel man, and I'm not surprised he came to a bad end.
I see. Please excuse the impertinence of my next question. Did you kill him?
No, I didn't. I will admit I thought about doing it once or twice, especially after he refused me a divorce. But I could never have that kind of courage, I swear.
I believe you. Just to make it official, where were you last night?
Here. It's where I am every night. Alone. I was on a telephone call with my mother between 7 and 8, but that's the only time I have any kind of witness.
That may be enough. So if you didn't do it, who did?
I wish I could tell you. There are a lot of people who didn't like him, but I can't think of anyone who would resort to murder.
If you do think of someone, please let me know. You can reach me at Millicent's. Oh, just one more thing before we toddle off. You left the art exhibit rather abruptly yesterday. Why?
Because I saw the straw that broke this camel's back. Mrs. Peters saw it first and mentioned it in passing, thinking it was me, but it isn't. And that just proved it.
My hearing ain't what it used to be, and I seem to have missed an important detail. What isn't you?
The person Brent is holding hands with in that photograph in Kenford number 3. The picture shows only the 2 hands. Most people would have no idea who they belong to. But the man's hand is wearing a ring that only Brent would have, as it's a crest ring that has been in his family for generations. The hand he's holding is definitely not mine.
Ah, that would be more than a bee sting, wouldn't it? So sorry.
I suspected he'd been having an affair for a while, but I had no proof. I wanted to confront him with it last night, but he didn't come home. He had a late business meeting, he said.
Have you told the police any of this?
No. Officer Sullivan hasn't approached me at all.
Idiotic, but not surprising from what I've seen. I'm sure he'll get around to you at some point. Right now, he's decided that Millicent is the guilty party, even though he doesn't have even a hint of a fact to apply to that conclusion.
Millicent? She wouldn't have killed Brent. He was upset with her, not the other way around.
We tried to tell the constable that, but he would have none of it. Hopefully, Millicent's lawyer will extract her from his claws. Thank you, Annabelle. It's a rotten business, no matter how you felt about him, and I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Thank you, Monty. I'll call you if I think of anything. And please let me know what happens.
Well, what do you think of all that, Whitlock?
I think that Mr. Thayer has invited hatred toward him, sir, and that it may be difficult to narrow down the list of suspects.
That's one of the things I love best about you, old bean. You never mince words. I have to agree with all of it. I do think we've crossed one name off the list, the ever-suffering wife. She had the ammunition she needed to get her divorce and everything of value they owned as well. Far more satisfying and less risky than offing him.
Oh, a very keen observation, sir. So what's next?
The police station, I think. I want to see if we can spring our fair hostess, and if we can't, if we can at least speak with her. I'd like to know if she knows who the other handholder is.
Look, the King of England is gracing my lowly presence. What are you doing here, your highness?
It's Lord Ashford, and I am hoping to free my friend from your Nick.
Nick? Nick who?
If I may, my lord means your jail.
Oh, he does he? Well, let me tell you. Hello? Oh, Bernie. Yeah. Yeah? Well, are you sure? Fine.
If I were to hazard a guess, that was your medical examiner, and he just told you that Mr. Thayer was killed well before the shot was heard. An hour, possibly, or even two.
Now, how did you know that?
A simple re-examination of events, which means, of course, that as Millicent was in our company from 7 o'clock until 9, that she is innocent.
Yeah, shut up or I'll arrest you for antagonizing an officer. Just stand there a minute and don't touch anything.
I don't think he likes you, sir.
I don't think he likes anyone, Whitlock. I think he likes being wrong even less. Millicent! You look none the worse for wear.
I'm fine. Just mad and in need of a shower. Let's get out of here before I say something that gets me back in that cell. Bye, Howard. Hope you get it right next time, for all of our sakes.
Yeah, don't worry, I will. You watch yourself or you'll end up back here.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. How did you talk him into letting me go?
I didn't. The medical examiner called and told him what I had already surmised.
That Brent wasn't killed when we heard the shot. I had the same thought. Someone wanted to make us believe he was killed later. But who? And why?
Excellent question. I have ruled out Annabelle for a multitude of reasons, which brings me to a question for you. There is a photo on Canford number 3 of two hands holding. Do you remember who those hands belong to?
I doubt it. I took a lot of random photos for the series, 100 of them, as I walked around town. I wasn't really paying attention to anyone. Why?
One of the hands in the photo belongs to Thayer, according to his wife. The other one is not hers.
Oh. So she...
No, she has an alibi for one thing. Someone had a different reason to hate him enough to murder him. Perhaps he wronged someone from the bank's board of directors. It might be worth a pry.
Oh, I know one of them. I can make a call. I want to check in at the studio first, if for no other reason to let them know I'm still alive and innocent. And I want that shower.
Understandable. Let's meet in the sitting room once you're done.
What shall we do in the meantime, sir?
We shall take another gander at Canford number 3. I must confess, I don't remember seeing the holding hands, do you?
No, sir.
Oh, I hope it's not tiny. These eyes are not getting better with age.
I did pack your reading glasses, sir.
Of course you did. Ever the hero. Let's see if I can make do without them. Vanity over practicality, you know. Oh, it's still here. Good. I was half afraid it might have been nicked while we were gone. So, where is that photo?
Oh, I believe I see it in the upper right, sir, between the painting of a cow and a branch of driftwood painted purple, sir.
Ah, yes, you're right. I need to get a bit closer. Is that... Whitlock, do we have...
A magnifying glass, sir? Right here, sir.
One of these days you'll make a mistake and I'll be as joyous as I'll be disappointed. Let me see. Yes, that's what I thought. Whitlock, find a place to squirrel this masterpiece away. It is absolutely imperative that it not be stolen or altered in any way.
Does it reveal the identity of the murderer, sir?
Not entirely, but it points us in the right direction. After you've done your hiding, go to the studio. Tell Millicent her shower will have to wait. I shall join you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, or perhaps 3 if what I'm looking for is hard to find. But I will find it, and when I do, I will know for certain who killed Brent Thayer.
He figured out who did it, Emil? How?
I don't know, Mum. He looked at the photo of the clasped hands, then told me to hide Canford number 3 and to join you here. I myself did not see anything of note in that photo, but my mind is not of the same brilliance as my master's.
Oh, I bet it is, just in different areas. He can't live without you. I've seen that for myself.
Oh, thank you, Mum. I do my best.
I can tell. You've done wonders with him. He's the happiest I've ever seen him. Do you know about his past?
A little. I would never ask him directly, of course, and I did not feel right asking behind his back.
Now is not the time to give you all the details. Do know this. Being an earl, or the son of one, is not all it's cracked up to be. I'll tell you more later over a glass of his port. Who is that? Monty wouldn't knock, neither would the regulars. They're all here anyway.
Allow me, Mum, just in case.
His Highness called. Said he had news for me and to get over here toot sweet. Where is he?
Right behind you, Constable. Thanks much for being so prompt. Please take a seat. Everyone, come round, please.
I'll stand, just the same. Can we get whatever this is over with so I can go back to looking for a killer?
Oh, no need for that, old bean. The person you're looking for is in this room.
Huh? That can't
Come
be
on
No,
now.
what are
right.
you talking about? Are you crazy?
Is that
No.
right?
No. All right, everyone, shut up. What are you talking about, Ashford? And can you prove it?
I can indeed prove it. Before I reveal the who, let us review the events of yesterday. Brent Thayer wanted desperately to purchase Millicent's artwork, Kenford No. 3. He came here to demand it, then threatened me when I told him I already owned it and I was not willing to part with it.
It is a great piece, but I don't understand what it is about it that he wanted it so bad.
He wanted it because it includes a photograph of a pair of hands holding. A very damaging photo. One of the hands belonged to Brent Thayer. The other hand, according to Annabelle Thayer, was not hers. She told me that this morning, and as his wife, she ought to know.
Does that mean she did it, but she's not here?
No, Annabelle did not kill her husband.
But she's the only one with motive.
Actually, she is the last one who would kill him. She had proof of infidelity now. Far better to bring him public shame in a divorce than risk life in prison, or worse.
Then who? The other woman? But according to the photo, she had a man.
But she didn't. Not anymore. Thayer wanted to buy Kenford No. 3 to keep his wife from seeing the evidence of his infidelity. It is my theory that he had come to the realization that home truly was where his heart was. He wanted to buy the work to prevent Annabelle from seeing it.
So the lover is the one who killed him.
Yes. He must have told her of his intentions. They did not please her, of course. She must have decided that if she couldn't have him, no one could. That's pure conjecture, of course. Whatever her reason, she made a plan. She talked him into meeting her yesterday evening about 7 at a place where the tide cannot reach. A place not easily seen by the average beachgoer. The tide was coming in at that hour. She shot him as she stood on the waterline, then walked into the ocean to hide her retreat.
That is why there was only one set of footprints at the scene, sir.
That is why. Later, she crept down to a different spot on the beach and fired a random shot to make us believe the murder occurred then. Unfortunately, you made several mistakes, Bridget.
Me? What are you talking about?
You killed Brent Thayer. I realized you were the mistress when I saw the photo. Mrs. Thayer saw her husband's ring. I saw your bracelet. It's a bracelet you made, the one you're wearing right now.
Lots of people own my bracelets. I sell them, remember?
Not with beads made of uranium glass. You told me that's the only bracelet you've made with those beads. But it's not just the photo. When you fired that fake shot last night, you failed to remember that the bullet, an intact bullet as it hadn't hit anything, would be left behind. I found it. Near it, I found a uranium glass bead, a bead that will fit perfectly in the setting on your bracelet where it is missing a bead. The police lab will prove that bullet comes from the same gun that killed Brent Thayer. Even if we don't find the gun, the bullet will have your print on it. Right, Officer Sullivan?
Huh? Are you kidding? A fingerprint? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, sure would.
I don't care anymore. You're right about all of it. He used me. He told me he loved me and that we would run away together. Then he said he changed his mind. Just like that. He got what he deserved.
Well, now you're going to get what you deserve, Missy. You're under arrest.
No!
Don't
No,
do it!
Bridget,
Oh my
don't
Bridget,
go in
God!
there.
I'll get you.
No, Officer Sullivan, don't go in there. You can't arrest her now.
Why?
She just ran into her glass-blowing furnace. What a sad ending. Bridget should have focused on her art, where her heart truly was.
It is tragic, to be sure. When will you be allowed back into the studio?
Tomorrow, according to the state police. They took over the case. No, Monty, you don't have to keep Kenford number 3 if you don't want to. I totally understand. I mean, with the bad association and all.
What? Not want to keep a true masterpiece? Perish the thought! Even you admitted it was genius, remember, and that's what matters. When I gaze upon it, I shall remember you and the happy memories we share, not the sorrows. Besides, it's too late. Whitlock packed it up and shipped it out this morning.
I'm glad. I wouldn't want it to be with anyone but you. Where are you off to next?
Excellent question. Whitlock, what is our next destination?
Palm Beach, sir, and the home of your father's cousin Bronte Jones, sir.
Bronte Jones?
A stage name. Well, the last name is, anyway. Bronte is, or was, part of a stage act that involved singing and several non-human co-stars. I've never actually met anyone from this branch of the Ashfords, so it will be an adventure for certain.
Oh, you'd better write to me about this one. I can't wait to hear all about it.
I shall, dear friend, I shall. We still have days together before I depart, though. Let us do something frightfully artistic.
Thank you for listening to Lord Ashford, brought to you by Fizzles. Fizzles, the medicine for when your tummy is fizzled out. Now remember, just 2 spoonfuls in a glass of water will bring you back to your normal, bubbly self. Just 25 cents for the small size Fizzles. Tonight's episode was brought to life by Baumbauer, Genevieve Grady-Grot, Val Kuhns, Max Levine, Mike Luce, and Richard Tatum. The script is written by Val Kuhns and Max Levine. Sound editing by Val Kuhns. This has been a Q Footsteps production. That's Officer Sullivan, Miss Oliver.
Somebody hit him. He's stuck.
That was my happy to do it.
Button pushing cowboys. Live long and prosper, man.